We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Scherzer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Number 33.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The 2-1 home. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Digging in, Joey Votto. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That average at .291 to start the day. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
The count is full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Batting second.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Victor Robles digging in now. A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in.
All right, Dad, here we go.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Come on, Dad, let's give it to him. Here we go.
Now a bunt attempt here. Eaton gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Juan Soto waits on deck. And he misses ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding into the box, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
First and second here with nobody out. Two-one pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike two.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. Barnhart has a play. 1 out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away
Batting
now.
fifth, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. First pitch coming. Here it is. Circle change there, called strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Castro hits a little over the 270 mark. The 0-1 offering. For the current campaign, Castro is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat.
Come on now.
The 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Come in, get that baby.
Here's the 2-2.
Strike the run in.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Full count still. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Let's go, Dad.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Set to get his evening at the plate started as Dribble Cabrera, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, this one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Here's the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 out, bases loaded. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first home run of the season, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Zimmerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball well outside. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But the damage in the inning came right here for the Nationals. A grand slam home run. Second inning coming up. It's 4-0 Washington. Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Is a fastball that gets by him.
1 and 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Two pitch is fouled away. And the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Freddie Galvis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now here's the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're down 4-0. Digging in now, Yan Gomes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
1 and 2.
Hit to third. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
In now, Max Scherzer. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Soft liner to the right side. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
So striding forward now, Victor Robles. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Two out here and a runner at second. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan.
Here now is Juan Soto. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep,
Ball
that
one.
ball went out.
2 down, runners at first and second. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Popped him up. Suarez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nats leave a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, number 4. And he fouls this one off. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now here's the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 2-2. Fouled away. So a full count now.
Are you crazy, Will?
And it's fouled away. And that misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Castillo.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Settling in now, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds lead 1. They trail here 4-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Turner has had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Starlin Castro as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Drupal Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Drupal Cabrera.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
I got 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
This one's down to third. Castro's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. No runs, no hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Galvis is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just one pitch.
Now batting, the catcher, Go!
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. And the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
The right fielder,
Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Nationals 4 and the Reds nothing. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Standing in, Freddie Galvis, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nick Senzel becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Eaton going back at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box, number 4. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and 3 driven in. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On, he pops it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Please.
Mike Moustakas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
9, Mike Moustakas.
Scherzer will check it first, and a dive, but he's back. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers, 18 driven in. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Reds 1. Jose De Leon, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Jose De Leon.
Digging in once again, Victor Robles. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Victor.
First pitch on its way.
Robles.
De Leon, a 27-year-old. He was a 24th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Robles is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ball 4.
First base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
Here now is Trey Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Counts 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Three and 1 to him now. From the belt, the pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
And now for Washington, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Robert Stevenson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here now is his Drupal Cabrera.
13. Second
Jesse will
baseman.
take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And now pitch on the way to 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air out to center field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Left side. Galvis has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes a called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hopped up. Castro in foul ground. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First delivery to him on the way. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now. From the stretch. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Nick Castellanos now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A pause and the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They're down 7-1. Stepping in, Yan Gomes hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Max Scherzer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They're on top 7-1. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Galvis. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
1-1 the count. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Tucker Barnhart.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Luis Elias enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Roelis Elias.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Let's go! Shut him down!
Now the 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
So stepping in, number 4. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
One and one, here it is. A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on, Nats, let's go.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They're down 7-1.
7th inning, the Reds.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Amir Garrett will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Batting in the 7th.
Kyle Farmer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 52.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In his career, Soto carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Grounded back up the middle. Galvis is there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So striding in, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
No strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Here we go.
Hit out towards second. Senzel brings it in, and that's the 2nd out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Starlin Castro. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way,
13,
even though that was a
second
soft
base
liner,
player.
finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
To the plate now as Dribble Cabrera as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball just inside. Two and two. From the belt, kicks and deals. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Nationals leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
In is Joey Votto now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Low for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Hit out towards second. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 7.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. Fourth trip to the plate for
Leading
him,
up
and
for
he's
the
at risk of
Nationals,
ending that nice hitting
the first
streak that he's
baseman.
put together.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
Now it's 2-0. And the pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. 3-2 now. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The batter, the catcher, Jan.
Striding in, Jan Gomes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Outside.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The pitcher, number 55, Roedis Elias.
Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 47, Howie Kendrick.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 2 home runs, and 7 driven in. The 1-0 home.
Inside ball. That's out.
Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, Adam.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adam Eaton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Popped him up. Suarez is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Robles.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Daniel Hudson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Daniel Hudson.
All set to start the ninth in this one. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Are you kidding me?
On the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
0-1's the count.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Let's see it, Nat.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Nick Senzel, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses. 1-1. Hudson is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 1-1 home.
82.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here's the 1-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to get that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The Reds down to their last strike. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is foul right side.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Barehanded on the move. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of the new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Washington put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Max Scherzer notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Luis Castillo was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 7 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.